Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Hot Wheels Bash Arena. So, all that's left to do is to revisit old places and do what we will. I feared this place would actually have some cabin fears as opponents or something, but apparently not. In spite of it being... having that picture. Okay, but let's get going with these letters. So I want to see what this car is like with base stats though. So I imagine these letters won't be too hard to pick up. It's wonderful not sliding everywhere. Good job. It's nice to be able to actually control the car though, unlike how things were. That's not where the N is. Like how things were at the end of last episode. I want to try to figure that. I need to get the letters in sequence. It's generally a bit better, I find. I might try to figure out the sequences first before I actually pick these up. That was not huge in any capacity. What are you talking about? The only huge thing is this car. No, that's it. That's much later. I could, I guess, just go for whichever one I see whenever, instead of trying to do anything else. I might pick them up in order. I generally find though that picking them up in order is a good idea. Where's that end? You know what? We'll just restart and then. What was the second car we destroyed? I'll just do whatever. I'll get whatever I see first. Instead of trying to do it in order. Like I was doing. That might mean having to come back a long way at some point. Let's see if there's anything over here first. Never did get that. What's that engine looking power up there actually? I don't know what that is. Oh jeez. I can imagine what kind of damage this car's gonna do now. If I actually hit something like this, which I might not. Because we're not trying to damage things right now. At least go for this thing you see here. Ridiculous damage. Taking virtually no damage myself in the process. Whoa. Interesting landing. So it just does damage if you land on some, or it doesn't really seem to do damage if you land on someone. Good job. There's an N. That's not a problem because we can just pick this up. Here. And I think we'll be able to get everything left around here now. It's not taking much damage from anyone else. Although that wasn't very good. Oh, darn. Ah! That was a really, really bad time to stall. I did not expect that to happen. Okay. So we'll see if I can get back now. I'm trying. Quiet game. I do like how you can use jumps like that though, that's really cool. You can save yourself some time that way. Beautiful. It's fun hearing somebody pronounce these names aloud. Also, you, how about you? Drawing cars to yourself is an interesting idea in this game. Okay though, so the only thing I really want to do right now, after all that, is see what, darn, that one power-up was. I missed before. Just one-shot everything here. Although Daniel's one-shotting these too. Although I think he might have had a similar damage stat. It's hard to tell. Just from memory. Ah. I'm just curious what that engine power-up is, because I don't think I've ever picked it up before. Oops. Not from here. Yes, I'm guessing it destroys the car that has it after a while. Just as a guess. Ah. Yeah, there you go. Time bomb takes a while though. Okay, let's get out of here again. Another try. It's a fairly blind jump, unfortunately. You need to turbo though, which I had for some reason forgotten. I find that on most jumps though you don't want to turbo because you'll way overshoot your target if you do. This is an exception for some reason. Oh, you won't stall. Interesting. That's not especially necessary for me. It's not usually stall that much. I really do wonder if simply holding the turbo button to see if you're getting stalled or something weird like that, because I never face any issues as long as I'm holding the... Good job. As long as I'm holding the turbo button. Even if it doesn't really feel like I merited anything. Also, how long does stall stopper last? Man. I also get rid of this one last car though because I need the points. Evidently. There we go. There you go. Other school bus. Beautiful. So many things to play as. Some more cars unlocked. And we have Slingshot with really good stats, actually. Wow! Really fast, but kind of weak. Interesting. And it has that... I believe that's the one that lets you turn around immediately. That particular ability. I believe so, which is cool. Yeah, it's one that Mega Duty has. So fantastic. So Slingshot is definitely very control-oriented, which is interesting. Which could mean there could actually be a really good choice for getting gold medals, or gold trophies. So let's go for those. I'll probably spend some of our time as we run through these different levels, pondering different things you do, or different things about this world, and what's going on within it. I'm curious what it would be like having that ridiculous defense and attack, but like, I'm destroying everything so easily anyways with Cabin Fever already. I don't know why I'd ever upgrade it for so much money. I will say in advance though, if I never get anywhere close to getting 4 million points, I'll just go without ever unlocking Crazy 8s. I don't really see it being necessary to unlock. I'll just get all the gold cups, and then if I don't nearly have what I need for unlocking the other cars, then I'll just stop then. Anyways. Let's do what we can here. See if Slingshot can do what they're probably good at. I mean, actually, it's not like doing what they're best at or anything weird like that, because Slingshot doesn't have any particular affiliation with doing this sort of thing. This car controls really comfortably though. Wow. Okay, so the other... There we go. One unfortunate thing is though, these trophies aren't in order. So you don't really have a way of knowing if you're going around the right way or not. And generally the way that they show you is the fastest, or the way the letters are ordered is the fastest way. Well, that was nice. I'm tempted to always destroy all the cars that I encounter though, and all the levels I run through, just for the sake of... Where is everyone? Just for the sake of getting more points. So that I can... There we go. so that I can have a bunch of points. Oh, I didn't even see myself down there. Since that'll be necessary for... Get so fast. Bye. Since that'll be necessary if I want to get as many points as possible. So fast. The So Fast clone is having a very bad day. Just stopped respawning entirely. I wasn't even stunned anymore. Nope. Plus, otherwise, all that's left in this game is racing instead of dashing if we don't decide to actually attack anyone anymore. Yay! Okay. So here's the thing though with all these clone cars. There's a question of where they came from and why, but there's also the question of when they came from, as in, when could all these cars have possibly appeared? Because look how many there are, look how many we're fighting through. They just keep coming more and more and more and more, and we don't know where they came from. Are they being created as we speak? We don't know. But they were definitely plenty here when we returned, when we became full size. So there was something going on while we were gone. While you're shrunk initially, and then maybe in the past, although that doesn't really make sense temporally. But at least when we were shrunk and doing whatever we were doing, there was that to be concerned about. I don't know if I really want to spend more on this or not, because I don't know if I need to have points total or not. Total points, okay, so it's here, I think. So, is there any car that I need? It doesn't tell you what you needed to unlock different cars. Is there anybody that says I needed 1 million points, though? No. Was there somebody unlocked for getting 1 million points at one point? It might have been School Bus, actually. They unlocked for getting that many points. Of course, they're really slow, so I don't think I'm going to play as them for this particular purpose. So that means that I can spend my points if I want on Fantastique. I would like to increase that handling. Well, at least we might leave it at that for now. It's hard to be sure. But as we accrue more points, we will, of course, keep on going for the sake of... My god, that was close. Good job, Evil Twin.
30 seconds to go.
Look, man, I'm trying. It's a little unintuitive here. How this goes. Okay, so I do actually need to destroy everybody to get through here anyways. Alright. Good fighting. Slingshot. It is kind of funny to me that there are cars, and this car controls like crazy. It doesn't even have max handling yet. It amuses me a little bit though that there are cars in this game that you can't actually play as that you fight like this. They're usually really peculiar little things too. Oh! That guy's just run away from me. Oh, and now the music starts. Why does the game do that? I don't know how you can really T-bone a forklift, but okay. Can I leave now? So I'll make sure that my path is clear. So I can leave here now. I actually want to go back to the first area though. Should also keep that in mind. I can do that. That'll be useful to keep in mind on a few occasions, I imagine. Boom! It's also a really good way to mess with your opponents. And dude, can you imagine playing this in multiplayer actually, and then pulling stuff like that? That would really throw off your opponents, I think. If you would be running away from them and just immediately turn on them like that. Car freezes from time to time, I notice him. I love when cars run into each other. That was strangely effective. I'd rather not get that. There you go. Don't want to get that. metal, or that cut. The thing is, the level ends once you destroy all the cars, so you need to be careful about not destroying all of them. This one I don't think you can get back to the beginning from the end, so you need to go back now. Alright. Fortunate thing about having really good control, really good handling, is you can't do the fun little drifts anymore. Ooh, it's just here for points. Apparently. Huh. I wonder what the best way is to grind for points. I wonder if the secret levels are actually particularly good for grinding. Because you do have lots of boxes you're destroying in those. Okay. Thing is, we're gonna have to redo this level again and do all the same stuff again. Ooh. And we decide to... Beautiful. Go for gold here, too. Oh.
One cup to go. You beat the clock.
Good.
Silver cup. Here's a chance. Extinguisher.
Oops.
Great hit.
Just a little bit of rubbing. Come on now.
You are
There you go.
victorious.
Alright.
New points
That's gonna be it for this episode 2, in fact. But Slingshot is being quite helpful. You might play as somebody else at some point, but Slingshot is actually pretty darn good. They're good at everything except for doing damage, and we don't need damage right now. So fast is fairly similar as well. What is it? So they're 4, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. I see, because they're even weaker in terms of combat. I'm using though to see that So Fast and Slingshot have such similar stats. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next episode of Let's Play Hot Wheels Bash Arena, where we keep on moving for getting all of the cups. We have quite a few points. We might actually, I don't know if we'll reach 4 million at some point. We might not. It's hard to be sure. We'll see. Bye everyone.